This video is going to literally trick your brain into making better music. Trust me, by the end of this, you are going to significantly be better than you were before. And going forwards, the music that you make will be quality. I can't actually quite remember a time when I had difficulty making music because it was a very long time ago, but I still do know the feeling. You probably hate the way you sound. You would write stuff to a beat that you really like, and then as soon as you get to recording stuff, you just sound horrible. And you try again, and no matter how much you try, you just can't get the sound right. And this repeats, and then the day's over, and then you have to repeat it the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. And some days you wonder if you'll even make it as a musician or not. And now life is starting to get in your way as well. You probably have school, you have uni, you have a job. And no matter how hard you try, it just seems like your chances of getting big are becoming slimmer by the minute. So hopefully this video is going to give you some guidance. And hopefully we can get you to sound good. Don't give up on your music just yet. Because what we're about to discuss is something that I don't think anybody else on YouTube's talked about before. You just got to understand firstly that what you're going through right now is a temporary state of mind and it can easily be changed. All the practice that you're doing right now will compound. There's something called the compound effect, where the more you do something, the more everything starts to compound and the better you'll get at the thing. So in this case, if you're facing trials and tribulations right now when it comes to recording, just keep going. And I know this is going to sound weird, but the more you keep trying, the more errors you make, the more wins you're going to get in the future. Time and time again, I see artists that have talent and they just give up on their dream because they don't want to suffer. And trust me, if you want to make it big, you will have to suffer. And also, what makes you think that you're not actually that good at recording? Maybe it's the way that you sound, but if you actually play a recording of yourself from maybe a year ago or 2 years ago, you probably sound a lot better than you were back then. And I bet you right now, if you were to play a song that you made to your mum, your dad, your friends, they probably would have seen the improvement in you already. So maybe it's not that your music is bad. Maybe it's just that we've been overly critical of our own music and we perceive our music as bad when it's actually good. You can look at my channel right now. You'll probably agree I have some pretty good songs. But for me, even when I record still, I hate the sound of my voice. The other day I was recording on a beat and I just did not see the vision. I did not like it. But when I put it out, people loved it. So maybe you should let someone else judge whether your music is good or not, rather than being overly judgmental of yourself. And if you do get hate comments, ask them for constructive feedback, because a lot of the time you'll either find one of two things. Either they were just hating for the sake of hating, which means that you can disregard their comment anyways because they're stupid. Or two, they actually have a point for you to improve on, and if you think it's a valid point, take it. And then through this compound effect, you will get better and better and better at music. Now, to combat the overly judgmental side of ourselves, what we need to do is something called improve our self-image. And I know what you're thinking, Heroic, this is not a self-improvement channel. But if we actually change how we see ourselves, it could possibly change how we see other people seeing ourselves, if you know what I mean. I don't know if that made sense or not, but this is something big I'm talking about here. Think of two guys, right? One has really good music, but he sees himself as a failure. And no matter what he does, he will always see himself as a failure. Compared to someone with worse sounding music, but they think they've already won. They're happy with their music. They already perceive themselves as that guy, that rapper. And I think if you do it with me right now, you'll see what I mean. Close your eyes right now. I want you to visualize yourself in your current state. And now, I want you to picture yourself as the successful artist you want to be. How does he sound? How does he move? How does he talk? How does he carry himself? Is he afraid of a big stage? No. Is he afraid of talking to women? No. Is he afraid of what other people will think of him? No. So start imagining yourself as that guy already and keep going with your music, bro. If you resonate with my message right now, there is a community linked below full of artists just like us. Keep working hard and I'll see you at the top. Bye. Oh, the camera, no.